Hello, friends, and welcome back to Read Along. I'm Granny Garza, and my friend,
Miss Bertha Mayfield.
we are back to read you another special book. Today, I hope you have on your stripes, and we have on our polka dotties to blend in with our book. It's called A Bad Case of Stripes by David Shannon. Let's get ready. Boys and girls, it's always fun when you add a little extra spice to some books and read with different voices. I hope you enjoy. Oh, Camilla Cream loved lima beans, but she never ate them. All of her friends hated lima beans, but she wanted to fit in.
Bless her heart.
Camilla was always worried about what other people thought about her. Today she was fretting even more than usual. It was the first day of school and she couldn't decide what to wear. There were so many people to impress. She tried on 42 outfits.
You mean to tell me that child tried on 42 outfits? My Lanta!
I say what? Back in my day, I had a lot of outfits too, but I don't know if I had 40.
42?
But none seemed quite right. She put on a red dress and looked in the mirror, and she screamed. Her mother ran into the room and, oh, she screamed too. Oh my heavens, she cried. You're completely covered in stripes.
Lord.
This was certainly true. Camilla was striped from head to toe. She looked like a rainbow.
Oh, I know.
Mrs. Cream felt Camilla's forehead. Do you feel all right? She asked. I feel fine, Camilla answered. But look at me. You get back in bed this instant, her mother ordered. You're not going to school today. Camilla was relieved. She didn't want to miss the first day of school, but she was afraid of what the other kids would say. And she had no idea what to wear with those crazy stripes.
Bless her heart. I can't imagine, Granny.
I know. That afternoon, Dr. Bumble came to examine Camilla. Most extraordinary, he exclaimed. I've never seen anything like it. Are you having any coughing, sneezing, runny nose, aches, pains, chills, hot flashes, dizziness, drowsiness, shortness of breath, or uncontrollable twitching? Oh, I'm having a shortness of breath
Sister,
after reading.
do we need to call Dr. Bumble for you, honey? Oh.
Oh, okay. No, Camilla told him. I feel fine. Well then, Dr. Bumble said, turning to Mrs. Cream, I don't see any reason why she shouldn't go to school tomorrow. Here's some ointment that should help clear up those stripes in a few days. If it doesn't, you know where to reach me. And off he went. Oh, the next day was a disaster.
Oh, I can already tell by the photos. Lord have mercy, the child.
Oh, no, everybody at school just laughed at Camilla.
Bless her soul.
They called her Camilla Crayon, Knight of the Living Lollipop.
That is terrible.
She tried her best to act as if everything were normal, but when the class said the Pledge of Allegiance, her stripes turned red, white, and blue.
God bless America, land that I love.
And she broke out in stars. Oh, the other kids thought this was great. One yelled out, let's see some purple polka dotties. Sure enough, Camilla turned all purple polka dotty.
Bless her.
Someone else shouted, checkerboard! And a pattern of squares covered her skin. Soon everyone was calling out different shapes and colors, and poor Camilla was changing faster than I can walk. Oh, that doesn't say that. Camilla was changing faster than you can change channels on a TV.
Oh, my goodness.
That night, Mr. Harms, the school principal, called. I'm sorry, Mrs. Green, he said. I'm going to have to ask you to keep Camilla home from school. She's just too much of a distraction, and I've been getting calls from other parents. They're afraid those stripes may be contagious.
Oh.
Camilla was so embarrassed. She couldn't believe that 2 days ago everyone liked her. Now nobody wanted to be in the same room with her. Her father tried to make her feel better. Is there anything I can get you, sweetheart? He asked. No. Thank you, sighed Camilla. What she really wanted was a nice plate of lima beans, but she had been laughed at enough for one day. Okay, I skipped a page. Oh, well, yes, I see, said Dr. Bumble, mumbling to Mrs. Green, phone the next day. I think I'd better bring in the specialist. We'll be right over. About an hour later, Dr. Bumble arrived with 4 people in long white coats. We know all about those
I'm
doctors.
telling you
Not go see.
what.
We have to see the doctors all the time.
All the time.
He introduced them to the creams. This is Dr. Grop, Dr. Sponge, Dr. Cricket, and Dr. Young. Then the specialists went to work on Camilla. They squeezed and jabbed and tapped and tested. It was very uncomfortable. Well, it's not the mumps, concluded Dr. Grop. Or the measles, said Dr. Sponge. Definitely not the chickenpox, said Dr. Cricket. Or sunburn, said Dr. Young. Try these, said the specialist. And they each handed her a bottle filled with different colored pills.
Ugh.
Take one of each before bed, said Dr. Grop. Then he filed out the door, followed by Dr. Bumble. Oh, look at her. It's terrifying.
Oh, my Lord, have
What happened
mercy.
to this poor child? That night, Camilla took her medicine and it was awful. When she woke up the next morning, she did feel different. But when she got dressed, her clothes didn't fit quite right. She looked in the mirror and there, staring back at her, was a giant, multicolored pill with her face on it.
Bless her heart.
Dr. Bumble rushed over as soon as Mrs. Cream called. But this time, instead of the specialist, he brought the experts. Dr. Gord and Mr. Mellon were the finest scientist minds in all the land. Once again, Camilla was poked and prodded and looked at, listened to. The experts wrote down lots of numbers. Then they huddled together and whispered. Dr. Gord finally spoke. It might be a virus, he announced with authority. Suddenly, fuzzy little virus balls appeared all over Camilla.
My father.
Or possibly some form of bacteria, said Mr. Mellon. Out popped squiggly little bacteria tails.
Ew.
Or it could be a fungus, added Dr. Gord.
Don't tell me she's going to turn into fungus. Oh,
Yes,
my.
ma'am. Instantly, Camilla was covered with different colored fungus
Oh.
patches. The expert looked at Camilla. Then they looked at each other. Oh, we need to get over and go over these numbers back at the lab, said Dr. Gord. Well, we'll call you when we know something. But the experts didn't have a clue, much less a cure. By now, the TV stations had found out about Camilla. Reporters from every channel were outside her house, telling the story of the bizarre case of the incredible changing kid. Soon a huge crowd was camped out in the front lawn.
Those news people.
Oh, Bertha, look at her. My.
Oh, bless. Oh, my. Somebody help her.
What? The creams were swamped with all kinds of remedies from psychologists, allergists, herbalists, nutritionists, psychics, an old medicine man, a guru, and even a veterinarian.
She's not an animal.
No, she does have a tail, though.
Oh, I didn't even see the tail.
Each so-called cure only added to poor Camilla's strange appearance until it was hard to even recognize her. She sprouted roots and berries and crystals and feathers and a long furry tail, but nothing worked. One day, a woman who called herself an environmental therapist claimed she could cure Camilla. Close your eyes, she said. Breathe deeply and become one with her own.
Oh, no.
I wish you hadn't have said that, Camilla groaned. Slowly, she started to melt into the walls of her
Oh,
room.
my. Granny Garza, I don't know how much more I can take.
Just wait. Her bed became her mouth.
Stop it.
Her nose was a dresser.
Are you serious?
And 2 paintings were her eyes.
Oh, my father, there's a river.
The therapist screamed and ran from the house. I think I would too. What are we going to do? Cried Mrs. Green. It just keeps getting worse and worse. She didn't get to some. At that moment, Mrs. Cream heard a quiet little knock on the front door. She opened it, and there stood a little old woman
Oh, bless the old woman.
who was just as plump and sweet as a strawberry. Excuse me, she said brightly, but I think I can help. She went into Camilla's room and looked around. My goodness, she said with a shake of her head. What we have here is a bad case of the straps. One of the worst I've ever seen. She pulled out a container of small green beans from her bag. Here, she said, this might do the trick. Are those magic beans? Asked Miss Cream. Oh, my, no, replied the kind old woman. There's no such thing. These are just plain old lima beans. I bet you'd like some, wouldn't you? She asked Camilla. Camilla wanted a big heaping plate full of lima beans more than just about anything. But she still was afraid to admit it. Yuck, she said. No one likes lima beans, especially me. Oh, dear, the old woman said sadly. I guess I was wrong about you. She put the beans back in her bag and started toward the door. Camilla watched the old woman walking away. Those beans would taste so good, and being laughed at for eating them was nothing compared to what she had been going through.
I know it.
She finally couldn't stand it. Wait! She cried. The truth is, I really love lima beans. I thought so, the old woman said with a smile. She took a handful of beans and popped them into Camilla's mouth. Said Camilla. My. Suddenly the branches, feathers, and squiggly tails began to disappear. Then the whole room swirled around. When it stopped, there stood Camilla, and everything was back to normal.
Oh.
I'm cured, she shouted. Yes, said the old woman. I knew the real you was in there somewhere. She patted Camilla on the head. Then she went outside and vanished into the crowd. Afterward, Camilla wasn't quite the same. Some of the kids at school said she was weird. Who cares?
Who cares what other kids say?
You be you, boo.
That's right.
And she didn't care a bit. She ate all of the lima beans she wanted. And she never had even a touch of stripes. Again. The end. Isn't that fabulous?
Oh, Granny Garza, I tell you what, that story took me up, down. I was crying. I'm telling you what.
Swirled around.
You know what? The moral, it just seems like, you're getting caught with your mouth. Okay. The moral of the story sounds like it is important to be whatever it is that you like. You just go on ahead and like it.
You be true to yourself.
Yes, be true. It doesn't matter what the other children say. If you like lima beans, eat the beans, child.
Yes.
Otherwise, you're going to look like her. And that was not fun.
No.
What a wonderful story.
Thank you. That was a good one. Join us tomorrow for another edition of Reading with Granny Garza.
And Miss Bertha Mayfield.
We're going to be doing, what is it?
Smelly socks.
Oh.
Smell smelly socks.
Maybe just wear some crazy socks.
Yes.
Not smelly.
Not smelly socks.
Evening.